Mirana.
Nice attempt with the roll there, but doesn't quite get there in time. So, yeah, this is a little odd, I would say. Just the fact that you're...
Oop, top lane.
Nope. Yeah.
He's in some trouble. Eats up the fairy fire. It's only one more swat for the Ursa. He cancels the salve. Can he actually get in deep? He does. There we go. First blood comes in, and he's going to salve himself.
You're so vulnerable.
Mid lane. Red Spirit thinking about rolling in onto Mushi. Going to be a little bit far back there.
Oh, they hit an arrow bottom.
Body blocks, but...
Oh, I think they got him.
Yep.
All right, so yeah, I was gonna say not the most standard, right, in terms of like arrow setups, but they made that one work. Tossed some like mid telekinesis, toss to the side to hit the arrow. So Mushi again.
Yeah, this time they actually got the block they need, and it looks like the Blade Fury is gonna be enough to take him out. So very bloody first couple of minutes this game. He wasn't nerfed in the last patch, Trent.
Yeah, that's right. The last.
This is a first.
A tiny micro patch. Yeah.
Raging Potato going to be caught up here in the trees, going to get lifted up, eats an arrow on his way down. That's pretty far away, and Amarana moves forward. They get the kick, they get the stun. There's a TP out from the Earth Spirit as he's already done his work.
Wow.
He's ready to go back into retirement. That was an easy kill, and early gold going towards our Rubik. Already 27 last hits for him. Head that to the 22 of Marana.
That's a scary lane for Darkseer. Wow, they're actually going to try and go in.
Ursa, no, buddy, I just praised you. Get back, sir. Ion Shell too strong there. They're going to be draining down Crystal Maiden slowly as well, so our big boy Ursa hits the deck.
This gets pretty scary, right? Like, he's setting up with the Ion Shell. That's good, the TP, so they're going to try play on mid.
Going in, it's going to be a little bit deep. They still do get the stun. They've got the Blade Fury, but there's going to be a TP in from the Crystal Maiden. Even if they get the snipers, that's still worth in the long run. Looks like the Earth Spirit immediately goes down. They're going to trade the Juggernaut as well. He pops up the healing ward, but that's just going to be more free money for the Dire. That was a very ambitious play for this early on in the game.
And he has to be super cautious of where CM is, or he could just die, but Bimbo is putting in the hurt down bottom. This is bad.
Oh yeah, he's going to go ahead, pop his ult right now. Nando is going to get crushed up, has the leap, will be able to hop past the tree line. And Mist Coil doing a dangerous job there. Fade Bolt from the Rubik trying to keep him back. Raging Potato, it looks like he bit off more than he could chew. He denies himself with the Mist Coil, scoring a kill as well. What a style play. They trapped the Starladder in too. Abaddon did everything he possibly could have to make that gank go okay, but it was just too deep.
I think he thought Moran was going to die faster or something.
Yeah, I thought you didn't have leap. I don't know.
Yeah. But, oh. Abeng misses on that one. That's a dangerous roll, my friend.
Yeah, this is just about to cost him his life. There is going to be an Omni Slash coming through, but now Juggernaut left on his own, and eyyou, he's got himself a crush. Just has to keep on him. They do clip him. They've got the right-click damage it takes. One more. There we go. Crystal Maiden scores it up with that little Crystal Nova. Very well played, and that's the second time they've traded the same thing, where Earth Spirit rolls in.
They want to like leave in the mid lane the whole time here for Mineski, and stuff like that's working out for them. Now it's Darkseer trying to recover in the jungle.
Surge, buddy. Aw. It's like, yeah, they've got everything they need to keep him locked down, Darkseer. Does not have a whole lot of friends in the area. There is going to be a roll-in by the Earth Spirit, but once again, that seems like an ambitious play. They've got a Frostbite. They've got plenty of damage. Crystal Nova, not quite enough mana. Now Juggernaut comes in. He already used up his Omni Slash, but eyyou in some serious trouble, and he's going to be going down.
Good pacing on the silence and the stun just to guarantee his survival there. If Nando feels pressured enough to go for like phase boots, or if he can just go straight in for the Agnum Scepter, because I mean it slows you down by like 1,000 gold basically. So currently you can see how slow he is though, and that's what I'm kind of worried about.
Yeah, nice stun there from the Earth Spirit, buying some time, gets a good silence, but I don't think it's going to be enough to save lives here. A couple more swats, they're trying to feed it to the Abaddon, and he will end up getting it.
That's 3 points, Curse of Avernus.
That's a great spell.
Yeah, and they do kill the sniper again though, and that's another Omni Slash.
Yeah, this time unpunished, they don't need the Earth Spirit for that.
Coming back in, so they want to fight this.
Yeah, Rubik gonna be invis, ready to jump, and there's gonna be a Starstorm. They're trying to bait out. She's gonna jump deeper into the trees, forcing Abaddon to go a little bit too far. They've got another TP coming in. Abaddon's ult's gonna be popping. Meanwhile, kYxY under the shadow of the former tower is still gonna be fine. Pops the Enrage. This is going pretty well for Dire so far. Looks like they might be able to find more kills, but there's going to be a gorgeous vacuum into a Starstorm. Rubik from the trees able to find a kill, but will be taken out in return. Raging Potato just barely scraping away. Moonlight Shadow comes in, but they got the peep. There they go, 4 for 1. I think you're willing to trade your Ursa for a tier 1 tower and 4 heroes dead.
You have unlimited mana on your creep, Annie. Unacceptable play, boys.
It's all about making sure the Skellies feel special. You can't just keep spamming out Skellies. All right, here we go. Top lane, Starladder going to be lifted up. He's got himself a crush, but oh my, he does not have any life left.
Yeah, well, neither does that troll. And he lived a fruitless life with no offspring.
No, he never Skellied his whole life.
No, I was going to say that isn't something we've seen in quite a while, so
Rubik?
he actually canceled out.
You're brave, sir. All right, he just walks up onto that high ground like he ain't afraid of no thing.
Got that sprint in hand, feeling a little bold, it seems.
I feel like he's dead, though, fortunately. Meanwhile, there is going to be another kill as up top, Darkseer able to pick off the Starladder. It looks like that's going to translate to a tier 1 tower.
Exactly. That's a take whatever creeps left in the camp, because I already took the Stater earlier kind of situation. Just whatever can tank Roche, but... that was a really good kill top, though, on the Starladder, honestly. Slowing down his Blink Dagger, because he's trying to get that free space near tier 1 when all the cores are gone, and you're...
It's just going to be a longer path. I mean, hopefully by 20 minutes it's online, ready to go. Now, top lane. Man, Darkseer, he's going to be trying to sprint away, but... Nah. Crystal Maiden is having none of that business. That's going to be a nice kill for her. And down bottom, Ursa able to pick off a kill on the Rubik as he was just walking around feeling a little too confident.
Very nice regen coming out for the Bear this game. He can, like, dive with impunity, basically.
If there's a bad in play, he is just fearless. He's still got his ult up. He's just taking tower shots like it's nothing. Now, 3 heroes TPing in, it might be a little bit much. He's going to be having his ult pop. They're going to be very cautious about what damage they throw at him, but it is only going to be a level 2 ult. It ends now, and they've got all of their heroes ready to punish, but look at the crush. The rest of the Dire, they're coming in as well. Ursa starts tearing people up. Raging Potato still alive. The shield doing so much work. Crystal Maiden, her ult still on cooldown from the kill earlier top, but they're still getting what they need to out of this. Crush going to be off the mark, but Nando going to be next on the list. There we go, just completely plucked down, killed off. It's 3 heroes dead for an Abaddon. They get a tower as well. They stop the TP out from the Jug. This is everything they want. Earth Spirit, the only survivor out of this fight. That was just not good for Execration. Stompy's so low, man. They're keeping him as a lookout. Meanwhile, up here in the top lane, they're just going to rotate back too. Mirana thought she was being cheeky, thought she could just sit back and maybe go for some free farm, but that ain't happening. Now 3 heroes on Dire, caught by the Magnetize. Abaddon still has ult. Maybe not the target you want to jump on there, and he's going to be able to go through, soak up a little bit of damage. kYxY still feeling good, still got the enrage if he needs to, and now Juggernaut will find a kill with the Omni Slash. Ursa blinks up to the high ground, finding safety for now. He wants to go in for more. They're going to bring in the Starladder, but nice spin from the Juggernaut, buying time. There is going to be the Assassinate coming out from the Sniper, but he's going to hold it for now. Yeah, only hero to drop in that top lane.
We have about 45 seconds left on the Aegis.
kYxY is just begging for death here, begging for that full respawn, and will he get it? Oh, he's so close. There we go. Tower shot pops the Aegis. Radiant, they're ready to do the old wraparound, but Dire, they don't really seem to care too much. They just kind of want to stay here and push while Roche is still down.
So their plan is that they're going to leave bottom.
Oh, here we go. eyyou gets a little bit baited right there, blinks in, and that's going to leave Darkseer all by his lonesome.
They got kYxY, though.
Yeah. Nice pick there on the Ursa. Now Raging Potato is going to be charging in. And
I don't know if that's where you want Sniper.
Are going to be trying to run away. They've got that invis. Crystal Maiden left on her own, and oh, that's going to be a dead CM. There's going to be the crush finally coming back in from the Starladder. The healing ward not going to be doing enough there for the Radiant. Now Darkseer squiggles away over here. 1 missed coil not doing enough. They need another, but can't get the range for that. So everyone just backing around. There's some mad pings here, so they want to kill off this Mirana. Her leap's on cooldown for 3 more seconds. Can they find her in the trees? The crush is going to be off the mark. Now she's leaping away, but they've still got some damage. Sniper, peeper. Now looks like Sniper's going to be in some trouble of his own. Gets back up to the high ground. Abaddon got to play a little bit cautiously here. Doesn't have his ultimate up for 40 more seconds, so pops on a shield. Mirana going to be hopping right back into this fight. arrow. Oh, gonna scrape right past the Abaddon. Nando's gonna jump in deep here. Yeah, you find the kill on the Abaddon, but you go down here. That was not good.
Oh, barely lives. Don't think they're gonna get here in time, Annie.
I mean, they got some good vision on what's going on here with the Jug Illusions, but that's it's not nearly in time to do anything. Ursa with another Aegis, and now he's hungry.
Probably the most important item, honestly, coming up for their whole team next. Although Diffusal Blade will be nice to try and slow down this Ursa once the ATB has ended.
Well, Mirana just gets effed up. That was really unfortunate. She just accidentally walks into a ring of all 5 Dire heroes. Anyway, up top we've got 2 Radiant heroes just kind of wandering around while the Dire threaten to go high ground. It feels like it's time to TP back, boys. They've been working on this bottom tower for a long time. Starladder goes in. It's ambitious. He's going to get pulled back into the telekinesis, but oh, nice back wall. We're dropping frames left and right, but is it going to be enough to take out the Dire heroes? Nice work by the Juggernaut, popping 2 at once. It's only going to be Aegis, though. Ninjaboogie gets low, healed up by the Abba, will still eventually fall. And now it's Ursa versus the world here. Is Enrage going to be dropping low pretty soon? They already took out his Aegis. He's lifted up, and his body will not even hit the ground. That is going to be 3 for nothing. Nice hold coming out of Execration.
Top, they will grab him onto Mr. kYxY, and that is another snag for the Radiant team. They have the pick-off potential. They have just blink, annihilation, magic damage.
Oh, look at Tossie hustling up there. And Nando gonna be blinking forward, wanting to finish off Tossie, but it's a bait. Oh! Got him. Okay, nice leap away. Moonlight Shadow popped against Starladder. Does have a gem, so if he walks back on through, he's in some trouble, but that was a good escape for now. There we go, vacuum in, they got 2. This could be a BKB up from kYxY. Also got his Enrage running, but after those 2 are done, he's in some serious trouble. Crystal Maiden lets the ult roar, but she's gonna get lifted up. Telekinesis back, meanwhile, they will find a kill on the Earth Spirit. Arrow gonna fly right on past the Starladder, but kYxY will drop. There's no Aegis for him. Darkseer does get low, nipped on by Mushi here. The sniper doing some serious work, and they are able to just surround and pluck down the Mirana. Juggernaut, the only survivor of his team, going to be trying to run away. Spin TP will be successful, but all right, Mineski, they drag things back, go in their way for a move speed something, and just run at people. It's so fun. Yeah,
there was a Radiant Octarine Core Abaddon in one of the Chinese games the other day, and it was disgusting.
Oh, get him.
It, like, actually makes the hero unkillable.
There's a gem on the ground.
You get this, like, 4-second Aphotic Shield.
Alright, here we go. Dire trying to finally make another attempt at high ground. Rubik is dead with no buyback. Ursa, though, going to be dragged back. They got the vac wall. Arrow not going to connect onto anyone. They're just going in for structures here. Mirana trying to do what she can with a Starstorm. Just used her Ethereal Blade. Raging Potato going to make his way back through the wall. Ult not going to proc, so he's able to save that one. Wouldn't it suck if the Urn procs it? There we go.
Alright, well, we'll see if they can keep him alive. Make sure that he did not need this BKB. Good spacing right now from Dire side, just trying to avoid any sort of vacuum situations.
Oh, there we go. Raging Potato ult's going to be popped, trying to eat as much damage as possible. Meanwhile, on the backside, you've got your Juggernaut jumping in, but everyone on Dire seems capable of living through that. There's a nice back wall, though. It looks like Starladder might hit the deck. Oh, no. Ursa, he's still sitting on cheese. Still ready to go with that. Crystal Maiden walks back through the wall. The Magnetize doing a lot of work here, but kYxY, he still wants to go. That is a bold play. He eats up his cheese. Now he's got nothing left in the tank, and he goes down. Radiant, they punish the greed. This is going to be great there. They get Abaddon as well as ult still on cooldown. Ninjaboogie trying to run for his life. Mushi just trying to slow everyone he possibly can, but stolen shrapnel going to be slowing him down as well. He's invis now, but can't walk through his shrapnels. Doesn't know which one's his, which one's not, and it looks like he will barely make it to the trees. He does not have a TP. So he's just going to be huddling for dear life. That was
the courier.
A really nice hold.
Actually spotted Mushi for a second there. I feel like it's been the same one pass around. Is there another one in a base somewhere? I only see one. Oh no, there's one in Dire base actually.
Oh, here we go. This is happening. Looks like the Abaddon's going to go ahead. Vacuum wall connects onto 4 heroes. Juggernaut going to be Omni slashing around onto the Starladder, eventually going to split the difference. And oh man, Ninjaboogie somehow glimmer capes out of this. But still looks pretty unfortunate for him. There is going to be a crush coming in, but the Starladder going to be taken down. Sniper going to be dusted up, trying to force himself to freedom. The arrow not going to connect. The rest of the Dire rapidly running away. They dag at him. They Yules him up. It looks like his corpse hits the deck. kYxY, though, he's looking for revenge. We'll find the Mirana. They're able to get the Rubik as well. It's a triple kill for the Bear, and that's going to be another rolling boulder. That's a fail. Ultra kill going the way of kYxY. There's a TP out from our Darkseer, so we can't find the Rampage, but...
No, that's where a lot of our fights were based, but I think it might have been a mistake by Execration to try and get aggressive and find a fight in the jungle. The set fights are just so much better for this lineup, and every fight they've won has been when they know.
Alright, Mushi going to be sliding past. Little does he know, he's in an unfriendly area. Surrounded by 3. I mean, this is a jump if I ever saw it. The rest of his team, though, they're ready to go. They pop in a sentry. Pretty nice play. So Mushi is down. The rest of his team going to opt to not deal with that and just wrap around, maybe look for some revenge.
But they were just so sneaky that they actually get the victory there as Execration.
I love this stolen shrapnel, because there's no way to differentiate which is snipers and which is Rubik, so you're not sure what you can walk under. So there we go. Lift up on the Abba. He does still have his borrowed time, but I mean, are they going to really care about that? They're just going to let it tick low. There's no way he gets out of this one. They're using him up to buy some time, and oh, there we go. It's going to end, and now he's free pickings. Vacuums back in. He's got the Urn rocking. He is a one tanky boy, but there's only so much he can withstand.
That's 35 more seconds now. This is a very tough call for the Radiant.
A solid item behind the sniper, but still doing a lot of work.
Just gotta dodge these arrows.
Oh, there we go. That's a Juggernaut in some pain right there. There's going to be Darkseer going in for the vacuum. Only hits onto 1, and Starladder doesn't particularly care. All the Radiant are low. Sniper, he's ready to peep. He's back up. There's going to be a lift onto the Ursa, but it's just buy-in time. All 3 arrows dodged out by ninjaboogie, and Radiant are on the run.
Yeah, never mind. It's terrible.
Oh, this could be a nice run in here. Mushi going to be popping in the shrapnel. They know something's up. eyyou ready for the blink, and he will be able to find the Rubik, so he's going to be going down. Does still have buyback. Gem now drops, so a little bit less control over Sniper's.
And even just like the Starladder, honestly, if he like gets in that fight, or if you just want to sight the bat. I mean, there's been a couple fights where the arrow has just happened to hit Bimbo, and he just stunned up the whole time.
All right, that's what a Ethereal Blade Dragon level 5 does to Abba, but look at the back wall. We're going to be dropping some frames here, as my goodness, that's a lot of damage coming out, but Crystal Maiden, oh, she is just letting it go right there. The Abyssal Blade dropped. It's looking just about over here. There are 3 buybacks available for the 3 deaths, but at the very least, the set of racks is going to be pummeled. Now there are 3 arrows coming out. Man, that is such a mean 25 talent. kYxY working on these racks. I mean, he does eat up his cheese, and they're going to be going in for more here. They sure would like to find a dieback on one of these heroes as Darkseer gets back in it, immediately frozen up. The low chance, though, the misses come out. There is no wall to follow up. Crystal Maiden's ult still on cooldown, but there we go. The Scythe comes in. Okay. Rubik goes forward, is just going to be gobbled up by a Frostbite. Rampo gets so low. Can they get him, though, through the spin? They do. They find 2 kills. Juggernaut dead for 120 seconds. No buyback. The rack starting to fall. It's looking grim for Execration. They held out for so long, but the GG comes out at 55 minutes in. Game 1 will go to Mineski.
Well, it wasn't the cleanest of victories, but they got there eventually. Wins all that matters.
Spirit.
Wow, that'd be weird. It's just like a TP stand. That's it. Only TPs.
No, not TPs.
Not even TPs.
You gotta fly in your TPs now. Up top, Raging Potato. It's in trouble. Gonna take that Arctic burn. There is gonna be a Sven stun, but Snowball trying to bail him out. eyyou still getting slowed there. Take some of that slash, and oh, one more hit. It's gonna spell his doom. The Sven, he's still going. The Sven eats up a mango to go in for the Stormhammer.
Immediate pain. That sucks, Andy. That's the worst.
Go. Lucian is not feeling too scared. Mushi's gonna bottle up an Invis rune. So.
Top lane, they found Bimbo. You got netted, then snowballed.
Too bad there's 3 heroes there waiting to punish him, and yeah, they get the kick, they get the whop, and that's gonna be Nando's 2nd kill of the game. So this Sven, even in the laning phase, already shaping up.
So
gonna have
he's
a
already
first gank.
smoked up. They're coming.
There you go. Maybe,
All right, Puck's Veil was a little faster, Ember.
All right, there they go. They got him. Tusk, there's no way you can snowball out of this one. The chains come in. Sleight of Fist bopping around, but everyone's still feeling really healthy. And Mushi got all his remnants ready to go. And there we go. I don't think Legion gets out of this one. Yeah, she's just going to get dropped.
Oh,
Teammates coming in, though. Winter Wyvern thinking about going for the curse, but just can't pick a right target fast enough. And now Wyvern might actually be in some trouble there. Does have the cold embrace if needs to buy some time. And Legion's coming back in. That's a Winter's curse just to hold everyone back. Uses the cold embrace on herself. Now Nando moving forward. kYxY nibbling away at the dragon. Will be able to find that. Oh, there we go. Snowball finishes the job. kYxY to escape. Tusk may trade his life for this.
He's got a lot of one
Arguably
charges.
worth. I mean, he's juking and jiving. He's trying his best. He's got Snowball up in 5 more seconds. Puck moves in, and that is a very dead Tusk. Mid lane is going to be Starladder trying to get some levels in XP. And here we go. The Snowball comes in. Will connect onto the Wyvern. She's got herself a cold embrace, but they can still eat right through it. Legion Commander temporarily held in place by the chains. And there is going to be a Winter's Curse right before Wyvern goes down, but unfortunately, Legion not able to pick off any jewels. Kick comes in. There's a nice magnetize out from the Earth Spirit, but it seems like he is just in a very scary position and will be killed off. Meanwhile, mid lane, there's a good push coming in there as well. Starladder goes down. Everyone going to TP out. Doesn't want to add to this.
Yeah, they all got out, and now they're on top of Mushi. Well, that's disappointing. Very well read there from the Dire.
All right, so Mushi just went for some solo pick. Now up top, Radiant gonna be going in. They get the crush. That's a big kill on Sven if they can find it. He's still God strengthed up, and they get the kill. Maybe Warlock, not the most ideal person to snap up that gold, but still very well done.
Such close proximity that this sentry gets dropped. They kill one, and they're like, all right, well, can't be another ward around here, right?
This Tusk doing the old great bait, and there we go. Starladder pops out. Infest Bomb is a success. There is gonna be the rock drop, so Radiant.
They get the hell out of the dodge.
Yeah, that's okay. They just go in, find what they want, and back it up. They lose the Tusk, but completely crazy out of control. But she's got to be working for the team, got to be fighting those duels, and looks like that's what they're going to be up to here.
Mushi? All right, he must have mismicroed or something.
I guess he did, because that was,
Yeah, he literally just walked right back into them.
Okie doke. So there's
Yeah.
her first duel, like we were talking about. Very impactful there. 14 duel damage going her way. And there we go. Oh, Dream Coil popped out onto the solo Warlock. He's silenced up, doesn't have his ult. He's just going to be healing himself, and the rest of his team's coming in. It looks like Puck's the one that bit off more than he could do there. kYxY snaps up the kill, and didn't even use the Warlock. Okay. I'm sure there's something we missed, but that was a good kill for Execration to pick up.
Either way. It's good for Mineski. They got the mid. They basically just traded right back evenly. Now they're on Nando.
There's going to be that heal. Just make sure the open wounds don't do too much. Kick in. They are going to be able to isolate heroes left and right. Snowball, though, sucking up all the good ones. And there we go. Warlock just on the run from Earth Spirit. Those two supports taking care of each other. Now Radiant are fighting under Shrine. That's a very bold fight. Walrus punches coming out left and right, but there's going to be another duel here. There is still the Winter's Curse if they need it. This just seems like a really unnecessarily deep Radiant fight.
Well, it was well done though, because they had to save the lifestealer because he was in trouble from the Sven, so he had to roll. Maybe he could have rolled on the Sven, you could argue, but
first Aegis should go the way of Execration.
it's kind of hard for him to keep up with the slight-eyed lifestealer, so it's more understandable to just Midas and farm away waiting for these tower fights. Two-shot, okay.
Easy pickings there. Sven trying to go to town there. They do get the duel off onto the Starladder. They will get the duel victory. But now this Warlock ult making things a little bit difficult. Nando is still feeling good. Nice searing chain, so they drop the Dream Coil onto 2. They get the silence off on the Lifestealer, and Nando is still going to work onto Mushi. This time they're going to be stunned up. Aegis popped. Puck left to his own devices, running a little bit low on spells here. No Dream Coil for him, and they're going to go right back in onto Mushi. Nando pops the God Strength. There is going to be a Silence popped out onto the Lifestealer. No Infest for the next couple of seconds, and they are able to find the kill. A reinitiation from the Earth Spirit. Ice Shards popped in from the Tusk, but it's just going to amplify the issue here as Tusk is now on the run. Pops into a snowball, but that snowball cannot save him forever. Going in onto the Tusk, dodging it out. They got the Wild Wing Ripper dishing out right-click damage, and that's going to be 4 for 1. And they're going in onto this tier 2 tower. Of course, against a Tusk, there's only so much you can ask, but it's just so important to keep a Sven locked down, or late game, you're just going to run into a world of hurt. Now, Silence comes in. It's not going to last all too long. There's going to be Duels up to buy himself some time, but they get another Silence off. The Dream Coil's there. The Duel to follow up. That's going to be 70 dual damage now on the lead commander, and all of a sudden she is hitting significantly harder than she was before.
Oh, what a blink. Did you see that mid? Holy. Abeng, eyyou just found Abeng in the trees, and he just like immediately blinked away. It was very scary. But yeah, maybe the more important thing, that tier 3.
Oh,
one could argue.
My. Nando just no F's given. He's diving past tier 3, almost gets a completely easy kill. And he's going to be dealing with everyone piling onto him. There is going to be a Winter's Curse. There's an ult dropped out from the Warlock as well. BKB from Nando. They're going up for the duel, and they just blow up kYxY like it's nothing. They take out the Tusk as well. Starladder falls. The racks are starting to melt, and Mushi, he's just walking himself into the fight. kYxY is going to be buying himself back in, and they will be able to go potentially find Mushi commanders here. Burning, and yeah, reinitiation, but Sven wants to jump back in. Getting a dieback onto the Lifestealer would be great, but oh, they'll settle for a kill on Mushi. They sure will. Fresh out of mana. Nice blink in from eyyou, buying some time. Ninjaboogie still super low. kYxY goes in. Nice kick from the Earth Spirit. Finishes off the Warlock, who's channeling Upheaval on the back lines. She's sitting here with a BKB, blink, 1,000 more gold to work with, so it's going to be bringing a lot to the defense.
Yeah, she is great teammates in this game to help out with that, and might be another duel if they get here in time.
They don't even need to wait for it. Tusk just kind of blew his load on that neutral camp and then had nothing to deal with the Dire, so absolutely doing his part. And the Puck really coming online as well, so it's not like Dire were going to be significantly
press the attack's definitely her best ability this game. Like, to deal with the slow and the corrosive phase.
There we go. There is going to be the Warlock ult drop. They've got the Puck isolated, the Winter's Curse to hold everyone back, and Lifestealer taking a little bit of damage. There's going to be Rampo just going around, killing everyone. We got duels left and right. Legion Commander snaps up another one. Lifestealer, Starladder, dead without buyback. Raging Potato, soon to follow suit. He's getting low. He's getting back to the low ground, and I mean, they're just going to take their time, finish off Mushi. The Sigil following them. They're going to get that Sigil. No, it goes back. No, it's coming back. All right, roll back in. It's going to be a very dangerous game, although Tusk doing a lot of work. Mushi comes in and just destroys them. 4 heroes dead. They're looking at 5. Legion Commander can't get out. Her blink keeps getting canceled. My goodness. Mushi just definitely saved this game for his team, unless, of course, he does die back right now. That would be really unfortunate. But, wow. That was a good use of remnants, I tell you what.
Yes, I need to see how much damage I just did. I assume there must have been
before that, or
I think there was a Veil and a Fatal Bonds for them to deal all their damage. They really do need those miraculous Fatal Bonds and then the heavy magic damage to try and do something about this Dire side team, because right now Warcry and even just the Cold Embraces.
There's really nothing left in the tank for Mineski. Sven just working on this tower, chewing on these racks, and so far, no one can really do much against him. He just takes out that Rax like a neutral creep. He's going to get healed up.
No.
Puck goes in. Dream Coils onto nothing. This is a really dangerous play for the Puck. Getting Walrus punched up. Kimmel
no!
Can and
not the courier. It had the point booster. Oh, he got it. Yes. All right, we might still get Tuskags.
Nando is in some trouble. Meanwhile, there is going to be a nice Warlock ult connecting onto 3. Mushi's doing it again. Dropping the remnants down. Nando's super, super low. They punch him up. They burn his Aegis. Mushi, he's still on the hunt. His mana starting to run a little bit low. Warlock channeling up people here, trying to keep the Sven in place, and they should be able to finish him off again. Sven is dead for 100 seconds with no buyback.
Not enough for Auctioning Core and buyback. Relatively close, though.
At this point, you need buybacks, realizing what can happen with a couple of remnants in the Warlock ult. There we go. Sven, he's going into the towers. There's the kick, separating Sven from the herd. Sven is still a big tanky boy. Raging Potato going to be going in on his own. He's going to be held back. The duel comes in. Tusk going to be picked off. Nando's still completely fine after that Walrus kick, Trent. Now they're going to be moving in. Looks like the Radiant are starting to lose their grip on this game. Buybacks coming if they got him, but kYxY now isolated all by himself. Mushi's going to be jumping in, though. The chain's doing a lot of work. The Rack's starting to fall. Sven, though, he's still alive. He still wants to work on this. The Fortify's going to end, but the backdoor protection's there. Nando, please back off, sir. Nando, you're alone, sir.
That was a nice bait by Mushi. He held that searing chains for so long, making Sven think he was going to get that. But not like he would have got it anyway. Ward vision. They'll probably just push the waves as much as possible and, again, just try and deal with it. Hopefully Sven gets it. Yeah, I think that's actually good for the Radiant.
Alright, Sven held in place, but of course press the attack and make sure chains don't burn too hard. And there we go, Mushi coming back in. Look at that orb. It's so much. Golem's dropped out. Nice Winner's Curse is temporarily holding back the Tusk. They're going to go ahead and lose their Winter Wyvern. Nando, he's got the Aegis here, but he's got to be careful. Pops the Satanic before he goes down, doing a fair amount of damage. Legion Commander doesn't find the duel she's looking for, but still going to be pressing forward. Slardar loses his life. There's going to be another ult popped
Oh my god, they're so kited.
They are pretty gosh darn kited. Walrus kick back, but look at that. Just bringing Sven closer into you. He's going to be focused down now. Still has the Aegis as Puck goes and just daggons Ember Spirit right in the belly. He's got no buyback. This could be it. Kick forward, and well, what do you know? The last set of racks are going to be going down. We are moments away from a GG. It's mega creeps. It's not looking good right now for Mineski. Everyone in the fountain with no buyback, and after a long 50-minute series, it seems like we are at the GG, Trent. It's going to be a 1-1 series. Execration and Mineski splitting the difference.
All right, that was not the kick. No, that was very well played by Mineski, honestly, in terms of holding on to that one.